clockwise and anti-clockwise directions, 1 by 2 turn, 1 by 3 turn and 1 by 4th turn. Let's know about clockwise direction. Did you observe the hands of a clock? Here is the picture of a clock and you can see the hands of a clock, and this arrow mark shows the clockwise direction. That means clockwise direction means moving in the direction of the hands of a clock. We can observe the clockwise directions at closing tabs, tightening screws, etc. Now anti-clockwise direction. This arrow mark indicates anti-clockwise direction. That means it is exactly opposite to clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise direction means moving in the opposite direction of the hands of a clock. Angles will be measured from a line from 0 degrees in anti-clockwise direction only. To know about half turn, look at the below circle which is divided into two equal parts. So half plus half equals to 1. Let's take a circle and divide it into two parts. One part is half and another part is half. Now take a figure here. The starting position of the figure is here. After 1 by 2 rotation, that means one complete half circle, we have to rotate one half. After 1 by 2 rotation, the figure will be here and the position of the figure you can see. Now the arrow mark is downside. So this is called half turn. Let's see an example for half turn. Take the alphabet A, and this is the starting position of A. After 1 by 2 rotation, the position of the A will be like this. To get the original position, we have to make 2 rotations. After 1 by 2 rotation, the figure will be like this, and after 2 by 2 rotation, again you will get the same position. In the same way, to know about 1 by 3 turn, look at the below circle which is divided into 3 equal parts. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 equals to 1. 3 equal parts. Take the circle, divide it into 3 equal parts. Now you can see 3 equal parts there. One part is 1 by 3 and second part is 1 by 3 and the third part is also 1 by 3. Now take the arrow mark figure. Here the starting position of the arrow mark is here. After 1 by 3 turn, the arrow mark will be here. So you can observe the rotation, and this is called 1 by 3 turn. Example for 1 by 3 turn. Take an alphabet A, and this is the starting position of A. After 1 by 3 rotation, A will be like this. To get the original position, we have to make 3 1 by 3 rotations. After 1 by 3 rotation, after 2 by 3 rotation, and after 3 by 3 rotation. That means 3 by 3 means it's 1, complete whole. So you will get the original position. To know about 1 by 4 turn, look at the below circle which is divided into 4 equal parts. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 equals to 1. 4 equal parts. Take a circle and divide it into 2 parts, and after that make it 4 equal parts. So one part is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Total 4 equal parts. So now take the figure of arrow mark here, the starting position of arrow mark here only. After 1 by 4th turn, you can observe the arrow mark at the position here, and this is called quarter turn or 1 by 4 turn. We know 1 by 4 is also called as a quarter. See the example for 1 by 4 turn. This is the initial position of alphabet A. After 1 by 4 turn, it looks like this. So to get the original position, we have to make 4 1 by 4 turns, because we have divided the circle into 4 equal parts. So 4 turns we required. So in 4 rotations, you will get the original position. Let's see. This is the alphabet A. After 1 by 4th turn, 2 by 4th turn, 3 by 4th turn, 4 by 4th turn. At 4 by 4th turn, the original position will come. Hope you understood the rotation of the objects. If any queries, comment below.